So welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about BMT packing list and updated packing list per request of many people. So here I am. Like I said, anything you want me to talk about, let me know down below. I'll make a video on it. I need things to make videos on because I'm running out of stuff, to be honest with you. So I have a packing list of things that are mandatory, things that I wish I brought, things that you should bring, things that you don't have to bring, things that you shouldn't bring, if I already said that. Yeah, it's not super complicated, super simple. They're pretty lenient with everything, and I got some tips in there of stuff that you should bring. Yeah, so to start off with it, I'm going to start with the mandatory items. So mandatory items, you should really be bringing your birth certificate, 1, social security card, 2, and your driver's license. You're going to need those, oh, and your high school diploma, and if you have any like college certs or anything like that, bring college transcript with you. You're going to need that stuff for a lot, all the way through BMT from week 0 to week 8.5. They're going to be using that stuff from the day you get there to obviously identify yourself, and before you get your CAT card, you use your ID for everything. And same thing to get in like the dorms with EC, you're going to use your actual ID. So with that, with your bank information, or with that stuff, you're going to need your bank information, and you're going to need basically bank name, routing number for your bank, your account number, and I bring your debit card so you can buy stuff when you need to on Liberties, and also if you need to get extra stuff, because they're going to give you the Easy Pay card that has $400 on it at first to get everything that you need. But trust me, they're going to take $200 of that away, and you're going to have to pay for this backpack, your Apex and everything, and it's right around like $198. So $198 gone of that $200, and then most people are probably going to buy boots, so there goes the other $200. So just bring your debit card with you, or your credit card, whatever. And with that, since we're talking about money, bring a little bit of cash. I brought 40 bucks. I had actually money sent to me then too. The only thing about cash is whatever you have to write down on a money list. So let's say you have $100, you bring a $100 bill, that's one thing on your money list, right? And then you buy something for $99. Then all of a sudden you have all this change and stuff that you have to write down. They don't really check the money list much, but you should still have it properly filled out. My money list was really long at one point, so just be cognizant of that. 40 bucks, bring 2 20s, you'll be chilling for that for a while, and then you can go to the ATM if need be. Other mandatory items, yeah, that's really actually it for mandatory items, not gonna lie. Then basically we're gonna go into just the optional items that you can bring. So I have a watch. You're gonna need a watch. Everybody ends up buying one there. You can get like this Casio one for like $9, but you won't be able to get it for the first day, and you're gonna go like 2 weeks without having it. And trust me, not knowing what time it is, because you will have no idea, it sucks. So bring like a G-Shock or something. If it's a black watch, you'll be able to wear it. You're able to wear black watches. So any black sporty looking watch, waterproof watch, just bring it. If not, you just put it in your civilian luggage. Just better have it than not have it. Excuse me. And then kind of with the watch, running shoes, bring some running shoes. You're going to be given running shoes, and I wish my roommate's wearing his, but they call them BMT 11s, and they're super, or shin splints 11s, super uncomfortable shoes, super bad for your legs, and they will actually, they're not very comfortable. So you can bring your own running shoes, and they can be any color. Believe that. You can wear any color shoes. I have black Nikes that I brought with, and I use like halfway through. Just right away, ask them, be like, can I go to my civilian luggage, and can I switch out my shoes? Because it's going to save you down the road. And then other than that, just like the little things, toiletries, bring a disposable razor. I use a Schick Hydro 5 or whatever. You can use Gillette, any disposable razor. Bring a pack of razors with you. Actually bring it, because funny story, I didn't have a razor with me the first day, and I wasn't shaving, and I got smoked the first day for not shaving, and it's before we even went shopping to even get razors. So there was not really time. So we woke up, and they're like, shave your face, and everything like that, and I couldn't, and then I ended up getting smoked. So if you just want to avoid that, make sure you have a razor with you. I brought my electric razor with me too, by the way. You're allowed to have an electric razor in your security drawer, at least we were. So if you want to use that, you can use that, but you can't get as close of a shave, so just be cognizant of what you're doing. Along with razors, obviously shaving cream, bring some toothbrush, toothpaste, because the toothbrush they give you is fine, but the toothpaste they gave me, mine was like nasty. So just, once again, be aware of what's going on. If there's a specific type of toothpaste you need and or want, bring that stuff with you. And along with toothpaste, since we're talking about teeth, retainers. If you got retainers, I have braces. I brought my retainers. Super good. Like, you don't want to mess up your teeth, because you're not going to be wearing your retainers for 3 months. So just bring them with you. Once again, if you don't want to wear them, put them in your security drawer. or leave them in your civilian luggage. Better to have it than not have it. Bring a lint roller, because you're going to need a lint roller down the line, so you might as well bring one. So you have one, because you're going to have to, all your stuff's going to have to be dust free. It's really good to clean your locker with. If you need hairbrushes, combs, that's not just for girls, guys too. I know guys, even with short hair, it's not good for your hair to brush your hair. So bring a brush. Tissues, you're not going to have any tissues other than paper towels there. So if you want actual tissues, you can get some tissues, put it in with your security drawer. Same thing. Q-tips, they don't supply Q-tips. Some guys use bobby pins because they're reusable. You can bring Q-tips. Just bring them. I want to get a big pack because your security drawer ain't that big. It's probably like 12 by 12, but like 12 inches by 12 inches. So I get some Q-tips and like small travel packages, and you'll be chilling. If you got glasses or contacts, bring your glasses and contacts. You're going to be able to wear your contacts for the first little bit, and then you're also going to be able to wear your glasses for probably the first 4 weeks. If you got glasses, like I was wearing these for like about 4 weeks, and then they give you the issued glasses. Then once you're done BMT, you can wear your glasses again. So it's chilling. Bring an address list with you with everybody that you'd want to mail, your close family. If you got a girlfriend, wife, kids, whatever you got, aunts, uncles, friends. I had a list of a ton of people, I think like 20 that I had. I didn't get to write letters to everybody because you don't have time, but it's better to have it again than not to have it. And along with that, I wish I had them with me, but get those little white rectangle stickers and pre-fill out information like on them. I went through and did like 5 for each person, so if I needed to, I could send 5 letters to each person, and I don't have to worry about, because it takes time to fill out addresses. And so I had already, by the time I made it to BMT, I already had my address on, I think 20, my home address, and a bunch of my friends I had at least 5 filled out for. So then once you do letters and put them in envelopes, just throw it on, and then you're good to go. And then same thing with the letter thing, stamps. Make sure you bring some stamps. You'll get, I think, 20 stamps given to you, and you'll also be given some envelopes given to you, but it doesn't hurt to bring more. It depends how much, because like some people are going to have more time than others to write. So like it's better to have that stuff than not to have that stuff, because you can always get rid of it if you need to get rid of it. So once again, be aware of what's going on. Bring a payphone card, like for I know AT&T has them. You just like pay as you go. They're like $10 and like preloaded on them, and then when you use a payphone, instead of having change, you can use those, and the mini malls do have those. So once you go to mini malls on base libs and stuff like that, you'll get some base libs in there. You can actually use those payphones to call people, and like you'll be surprised. Like you're not supposed to, but people will be calling people like when you just go for BX runs, because they'll give you 2 hours for a BX run, and you still have to wait for your wingman and everybody else that you went with. So you can use the payphone, call your girls, or call your girl, call your family. Gotta call who you gotta call, right? I'm not hating. I didn't do it, but it is what it is. Make sure you have your cell phone, and make sure you have a phone charger, because you will get 2 mandatory phone calls, at least. I think they were working on putting a third one in there, which is kind of cool for the Air Force. I know other people don't really get that, but you can complain. It's only 15 minutes, but you'll get one week 3, week 6, and I think they added one week 7. I'm not quite sure. That was kind of like in this gray area when we left. But just make sure you have your cell phone, and make sure you have a charger. They're going to hold on to it, but you want to make sure when you get your cell phone back, because it's going to be dead, you can charge it. So make sure you have those 2 things. And then I'd like to say, go on to the things that like you shouldn't be bringing. And this stuff might seem like common sense, but I'd like to put it out there just because, you got to do this. Obviously, you can bring like, if you got Juuls, vapes, or anything like that, Sorens, you can bring them, but they're going to stay in your civilian luggage, and do not bring them out of your civilian luggage. Don't bring like cigs, tobacco, because there's no way you're getting away with it, and you're just looking to get in trouble, in a lot of trouble, not just like simple, easy trouble. Obviously, along with tobacco, don't bring drugs, don't bring alcohol. That's common sense, but once again, I feel like I need to say that. Don't be bringing any food, don't bring any candy, because that stuff's going to get you guys in a lot of trouble. You're going to lose family time from graduation week. They'll take away your personal family time, or if nobody admits to it, they'll take away everybody's family time, because they will check the trash. Same thing, don't be bringing any, you can bring books, and you can bring like a Bible, but if you have a Bible, or if you need a Bible, they'll give you one. And trust me, there's some in the day room. There should be a ton in the day room. Don't be bringing any magazines, pornographic material, anything like that. Same thing, if anybody's got for writing letters, this is could be a whole nother video and talking about what people can send you and stuff, but don't be having people send you any naked pictures, any derogatory of anything, any racist remarks, or I don't know why I have to say this, but I feel like I have to say this. because people will be getting in trouble for that, because stuff does happen like that. So, you know, just when people are going to send you a letter or send you something, don't tell them to send you candy, don't tell them to send you naked pictures, don't tell them to send you anything like that. Just tell them to send you a letter. Hi, how you doing? Boom, there you go. It's as simple as that. And then this isn't really packing. Actually, I'll stay with a packing before I get to the last topic. If you want to, what I recommend actually is you get a duffel bag before you leave for BMT. And when your family comes down, they're going to bring this duffel bag with them, because when you go to, there's no time in between, unless you're reserves or guard, you're not going home. So if you want to bring civilian clothes to tech school, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pack a duffel bag beforehand with all the civilian clothes you want to have. And don't pack a ton of civilian clothes, because remember, when you bring everything here, like I am, you still got to take everything into where you're going next, and that's a problem. But that being said, I do recommend you pack some sweatshirts, shorts, shirts, pants, whatever you need to pack, whatever your style is. Some civilian clothes, maybe some shoes, put that in a duffel bag, give it to your family, so when they come down to visit you on graduation, they bring that with them, and when you go with them on base libs, you just take it back with you. Because once you're not really supposed to, I don't think, but once you leave for those days to go with your family, MTIs are gone, and they won't be there until the next morning to wake you back up. So everybody in the civilian luggage will be open all the time. So everybody brought back duffel bags, you know what I mean? So just bring back your civilian clothes, and then you're chilling. You put that in the day room. I mean, you put that with your civilian luggage, and then you bring it with you to your next base, because you'll be able to carry, you're able to check 2 bags and bring 1 carry-on for where you're going to be flying. So it's actually pretty nice. And then one last thing, I'm just going to throw this in there, because I don't know why I should be throwing this in with packing list, but I guess it is kind of packing. What you should be packing to wear. So you're going to be wearing the whole time you're in BMT either ABUs, PT gear, or blues. But once you first get there, it's not necessarily going to be right away. You know, you're not going to be like, you're not going to land and they ain't going to hand you your stuff. What's going to happen? You're not going to land and they're not going to give you your stuff right away. They're not going to be like, you're going to land and be like, here's your ABUs, here's your PT gear, here's your blues. You're going to land and you're going to be in civvies for the first few days. Yeah, we were there only the first day, and that's how we were scheduled to get our stuff right away. So we were scheduled, got our ABUs the first day. So we only need really 1 pair of everything. But I recommend you bring probably 3 pairs, or 3 shorts or 3 pants, one or the other, whatever you're feeling, depending if you're going in the summer or if you're going in the winter. It gets cold in Texas. I'm going to let you know that in the winter it gets cold. 3 shirts, maybe a sweatshirt, 3 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of socks. Because then there's no way you're going to be in civvies for longer than 3 days, but if you have to, you will be. Like, you have enough to do that stuff. And then after that, you'll wash all your civvy gear, and they'll go in your civilian luggage, and you won't have to worry about it. Just a tip of some things about the stuff that you wear down there. Don't be wearing any Air Force gear. Don't be wearing a shirt that's wearing, like, it says United States Air Force or something like that, or like the shirt that your recruiter gives you, because you're asking to get smoked, because they'll smoke you on that. They'll be like, do you think you're worthy of that? They could say that. Or 2, they could be like, you're making yourself a target, because you really are. So yeah, just be aware of that. And then also, same thing, if you want to be packing spandex, you're actually able to wear like spandex gym shorts, like compression shorts, I guess, the whole entire time you're at BMT if you wanted to, instead of the whitey-tighty underwear, which, let me see if I have a pair of that, because it's uncomfortable. I even bought the Hanes version, because you can buy that at the Nex, at the BX, sorry, Nex is in the Navy, but they're like this, super uncomfortable, don't want them. That being said, guys, that's all I got for the packing list. I don't think I've really forgot anything. I think I kind of covered everything pretty well, but if you have any questions, remember, drop them down below. I will answer them, and anything else you want me to make a video on, let me know, and I'll make a video on. So thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. Peace.